Yo, B, what is up, my man? How we doing tonight? All right. So I got a little bit of a late start tonight. I was on a company call. It was a happy hour call that we do via Zoom meeting, and I mean, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's a little less fun, but it's kind of cool getting online and seeing the people that you haven't seen, kind of relaxed a bit. Rob Benedetto, what's up, Master Chief? How's it going, my friend? Thank you both for coming. So, can you guys see and hear everything okay? Is any issues with the sound? I think it's probably dialed in by now. But so tonight I am going to stream some Rainmakers, T10 grind. Johnny Tink, thank you for stopping by here, man. I appreciate the support. Yo B, if you wouldn't mind dropping Tink's link into the chat, and if you're not subscribed, I really recommend subscribing to Tink because I think 2 days ago I attended his first stream for me anyway, and it was really entertaining. I had a great time on there. He had some great animations on his stream, which I don't know how he does it, but it was super cool. Maybe you can help teach me some of that, Tink. Mr. Daniel MacArthur, the legend, the greatest of all times for sure. Him and Fenzel both. Thank you for stopping by, Daniel. We have Terry in the house. Thanks for coming, Terry. So before I get started, if you guys don't mind, I want to share a little bit of a funny story. So I was, sometimes I get a little loose when I'm playing, and last night was one of those times. And I was playing against a gentleman named Rick from Wolfpack Daycare. I didn't know who he was, but I was trying to be ballsy. I was playing Tour 11, which I'm kind of a virgin at, and I was playing with Marlon Balls because freaking Brandon Burke has me feeling like I'm Superman and I can get that done. And this guy just walloped me, right? So he walloped me good, and because I'm a prideful man, I rematched him, and he spanked me yet again. And then I decided enough was enough. At that point, I didn't have the the inner confidence to continue to rematch him and lose the third game, or change my balls, because then I would look like a big sissy. And figured I'm just gonna go lick my wounds. I'm gonna kick over to my alt account and then play good, but. Needless to say, a couple hours later, I got a notification that he had posted a screenshot of his games with me on the Golf Clash Elite page, which was really cool. And he gave me some really awesome credit, probably that I didn't necessarily deserve because I'm a virgin player in Tour 11, so to speak. And it was just. That's the first time I've been called out on Golf Clash Elite by someone else for my sportsmanship, and it was just really nice. So I want to, say hi to Rick if he's on, or if he ever happens to get to see this. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some Tour 10. I really like to play Tour 10 mostly with Katana and Titan balls. As you can see here, I lost a few last night after I was up a bit, and then so this account here has 2,398 games. I know Brandon Burke probably maxed out all tours with like 800 games or something like that, but I don't give just a ton of love to this account, even though it's done very well for me. I did recently jump up to the Masters division, which is probably a mistake, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and shut up and play some Golf Clash, as Ian likes to say, and I'll give you guys my humor throughout the rest of the stream. I don't even know what bag I have set up. I don't think it's that one for sure. Yeah, let's just hope it's this one. Anyway, I always start off my adjustments at minus 10% because I feel like most of these holes are set up at 10%. And then, you know, if I have to make an adjustment on the fly, then that's what I do. And I have a funny story that I want to share with you guys once we kind of settle in here a little bit. But Yo B, just in case I forget as I move through this fuckery of a game, it's regarding electricity companies, okay? This is a funny story, so don't let me forget, okay, Yo B? Thanks, Terry. I appreciate you saying that. So the stream, my landing page here was designed by Derek Williams. He's the president of Rainmakers. And Yo B actually helped me set up all the back end that goes into, you know, producing this stream. Okay, so wrong bag. Now this here, I like to play with just a little bit of the blue ring into the rough line. And I'm going to make the max adjustment. And I'm going to add about a ball and a half of curl. And for my top spin, I don't usually like to go more than 3. And if you do your ball and a half a top spin and you hit it perfect and you don't suck, you know, you should land on the pad. Should being the key word. And that's why you got to be careful with the top spin. I probably should have pulled back just a little bit on this one, but at least our opponent and I are in the same position. I guess I couldn't have asked for a better outlook on that. Yeah, so Yo B, he is a director of IT for his law firm, or his company's law firm. And basically he went in, jumped onto my laptop and set everything up while I watched him. So it was really convenient for me. There are still some things that I need to learn and figure out about this game. Like, one, how do I add mods easily? Because I can't figure that out. I have several people that I do want to add as mods, but the only place I've been able to find it so far is in your settings on the YouTube channel, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, I don't know how he got up there, but I'm kind of jealous. So 8-4. I'm going to try and hit that second pad. I'm still going to play this downhill at 10%, so that's 6 rings. That's me pushing up 5.2, 5.3, which means I don't technically have to push up anything, assuming I hit this perfect. So we're going to just do straight side spin to the left. I'm going to add just a smidge of overpower just in case my adjustment is off. I'm going to do as much curl as this little shit Nirvana will get me to do. And hopefully this will get me on the green. And it didn't. Not sure what I missed there. Yo B, he's also what I like to call the Rainmaker's architect. So he's a guy that we rely on to understand and break down our shots. So if we feel like we've been kind of screwed, various members of our clan will send Mike Yo B our shot, and he'll break it down and send it back to us and tell us exactly what we did wrong, and in this case what I did wrong. But you know, it's really good perspective for those that play this game that sometimes just feel like Golf Clash is screwing you. In some case it may be the case, but nevertheless, I've never heard Mike say, yeah, Golf Clash screwed you. He's usually like, yeah, you suck. So this is 9-4 tailwind. This is going to be a very, very minimal adjustment, if any whatsoever. So I really want to add some backspin to this. I'm going to play this like right here. Be a wrong adjustment. Be wrong. Kind of sucks when you make the right adjustment but you don't hit perfect. Is this while I'm playing right now? I can click on 3 dots here. Wow. Okay, so that's a nifty little trick, Terry, and one I appreciate very much because I've been going into the link, or into YouTube, into their settings, and from there adding the link of the YouTube player to add them as a mod, which is, like I said, a tremendous pain in the ass. Yes, thanks for confirming that, Tink Tink. Whatever, EOB, you can tell me that I suck all the time. I don't really care. You know, I got the rookie gold banners to prove that I don't suck. Huh? What's up, Tango? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate the support. So another person that Derek Williams helped out just recently now was Tango Sierra. Derek helped set up some work on his page, and Yo B, be on the lookout for Tango to reach out to you because he's looking to update some of his landing page with the most recent updates that Derek provided him tonight. Okay. So what are y'all getting up to tonight? Really, I kind of had a shit day at work, so I was just like, man, I just kind of want to go home and relax, but you know, I'm a manager, so we had that call, so I kind of maybe felt a little obligated to get on it. Whatever, it's probably too much backspin. Let's go with the ring and a half, or sorry, a bar and a half, and we'll adjust this at, I'm going to adjust it at max. I'll do it at 3.9. 3.9 rings. Sorry, I keep forgetting to move that slider over for you guys. And hopefully this doesn't screw me. A little too much curl on that, but we'll see. Are you drinking that Michelob Ultra, Tango? So yeah, Tango sent a nice little picture of his, it looked like a 24 pack of beer. And, oh, sorry, he already left. 24 pack of beer, and it was Michelob Ultra, I believe, and he was getting some crap from the guys. I personally, I don't drink beer that often. I'm kind of I just don't like drinking that much volume of stuff to get a little feeling from the alcohol. So I like to drink wine during the week. When I'm feeling a bit savage, that's when I will drink some Crown Royal. As you can look at my juice box logo on my landing page there, you can see the little crown sitting on a pillow. That is my actual juice of choice. So, okay, that was the first thinking game 20 minutes into this show. So let's keep going. Hey Keith, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate the support. You know, we're just hanging out, enjoying some mediocre Golf Clash content, trying not to lose, trying to add some points for Rainmakers. We're doing pretty good. I think we're sitting currently top 10, pushing towards Master 2. Yeah, enjoy your meal, Tink Tink. It's important that we eat and stay well loaded with our electrolytes and whatnot during the shelter in place. Normally wouldn't add max topspin here, but because I've just got this headwind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up, and I'm not going to add any OP here. So I'll pull up the 10 or the 6-2 rings just to kind of get my crosswind adjustment out of the way. I can't even pull up that much anyway. So maybe I'll hit this a little bit of a great right or perfect and set myself up okay for the second shot. How do you guys play shot 2 on this? I've been playing it at 10%, but it's really freaking questionable, and I don't get it. I hit perfect. I feel like I make a perfect adjustment. I just don't get it most of the time. Okay, 99% of the time. Why you guys gotta judge me on the spot like that? I mean, I can feel you all peering through my soul right now, knowing that I am not dropping this shot 99% of the time on the second shot, and I just don't think it's fair. But the biggest offender here is Yo B. He tends to criticize me publicly. He's not even one of those good managers that kind of pulls you to the side and like shames you in private. Like, he's gonna do it in front of the whole group. I don't know why, because like he and I used to be really good friends at one point, you know, never in our lives, but I'm just kidding. Mike is a good guy. That's Yo B, in case you're wondering. So this is mid-distance here. You can see that there's a little bit of a funnel right here, which is what I usually try to play, but for some reason it just never works out. I don't know why. So I'm following that ball guide line, kind of trailing off to the left right there. I'm checking my funnel. And now I'm going to just adjust about 2.5 rings back. And then I'm going to make my mid adjustment at 12 rings if I don't run out of time, which I am. So I'm going to shoot it. And I missed it, but hopefully the funnel catches it. It won't, because it never does. Now that I said that, it might. No, it didn't. Derek, yeah, I don't have that bad of luck hitting perfect, but you know, in an attempt to be a stud and hit great right or left when I think I want to, I called my shot like the babe, and you know, in effect, made myself look like a total douchebag on this channel tonight here today. That's okay. I have plenty of alcohol. I can drown my sorrows pretty easily, and it's all going to be good. It's fun. So Tango, are you going to be streaming tonight? I saw that you were going to be getting on. Do you think you're going to have time to work with Yo B to get your new effects up in the stream? Or, I mean, really, I'd love to see you guys, instead of being on here watching me play, I'd love to see you guys taking the time right now to set that up so that your page looks the way that you want it to. And I was a little bit hasty in starting the stream tonight. I didn't notify anybody. I didn't tell Tony. I didn't tell Ian. Daniel must have caught my notification. That's why he saw us on here. Gracious enough to join really quickly, and also give the heads up that he was had to step out for a minute. I can't say that I'm always that courteous, but I find a lot of the content that I watch and listen to is played during my workday. So inevitably something comes up during the workday and I just have to step away, unfortunately. And I hate to say this, but to be brutally honest, when I'm listening / watching Golf Clash during the day, I'm not really watching it because I'm doing 5 other things at the same time. So this is going to push us at, yeah. I don't like this at all. So I think what I'm going to do is just play right up here. And I'm going to play this at 15%, max back, full right. See if I can't find that line. Then I'm going to adjust this into max plus actually. So that's 10, 12. I'll go 13 and a half. I've just gotten bitten so many times by that stinking ass headwind that I just don't want to gamble with it anymore. I'd rather go further and maybe miss my line than to end up in that bunker right there. And this bunker is a little shit. How come I had 10.1 mile an hour winds in this fantastic love of a man Ray 2 gets 9.6? I guess he's just lucky. I don't know how he's going to set that up at max distance with this Goliath. Yo, B, I didn't see you mention anything about talking to Tango. Is that something you guys are doing on the side? Or are you taking the night off? All right, so I'm going to fix something real quick. All right. Oh, wow, I won that again. If you guys were watching me on Tuesday, it was a real shit show. Okay, so I want to tell my story about the electricity company. If you guys don't mind me pausing from Golf Clash for a minute. So about 4 years ago, I was really getting screwed by TXU. That's the electricity company here in Texas, back before Texas deregulated. And they basically charged customers whatever they wanted because that's who you had to use. Texas deregulated, and I didn't do anything about it. And I was getting these massive electricity bills in the summertime, upwards of $400. And I couldn't afford it, honestly. That was back in a time where I wasn't just making a ton of money and, you know, child support and whatnot. And I just was at a point where I was kind of scraping by. And I came across this company. It's called Energy Ogre. And you pay $10 per month to this company, Energy Ogre. And what they do is they go through the entire process of finding your next electricity company. And they have all these algorithms and things like that where, you know, even if they have to break your current contract that they put you in, it would be still at a savings to you. I haven't been in that situation yet, but every single year, for 12 months, they sign me up with the cheaper electricity company. And my buddy at work, and this is the funny part. So my buddy at work, his name is Nick. He's the guy that refuses to listen to any type of advice that you give him. So when I signed up for this Energy Ogre thing years ago, I told him about it, and he was in a similar situation to me, and he just never listened. He refused. And that year, until finally this year, he signed up for it, and he comes in, and he was like, "Yeah, so I finally signed up for Energy Ogre. I'm gonna save $800 this year by using this." And I was like, "Wow, dude, finally." So if you would have listened to me 3 years ago, you would have saved a total of $2,400. Don't you feel, you know, kind of dumb for not listening? He was like, "Well, sometimes you just, you know, I just don't want to give you the credit for the things that you tell me," which, whatever. But here's the part that really sucked. So I said, "Well, did you list me as a referral? I think I get like a $10 credit or something like that if you list me as a referral." And he goes, "No." I said, "Are you shitting me, dude? I've been telling you about this company for 3 fucking years and you couldn't even give me a $10 credit for that? It just saved you $800, you asshole." Anyway, I get frustrated still even now just thinking about that. Really, you couldn't give me a freaking referral and I've been telling you about the money you could be saving? Whatever. Anyway, if any of you guys are in deregulated states and you have similar issues with your electricity company, I've been using it for several years, and it's really awesome for me, and it's worth the $10 a month in my opinion. But that's just me. So here we are. It's a long-ish par 5. Your first shot is at 10% downhill. Second shot's at 20% downhill. Our opponent's using a Kingmaker ball. I am not going to use that. I don't like to waste those balls, even though I have plenty of them on this account. I don't even care if I lose just playing with a Titan ball. I'd rather save the Kingmaker ball than to earn the extra 3 million coins. So let's pull back a little bit. Yeah, this is going to have us in the max OP for sure. Right there. So we're at 1.5 rings OP. 9.3 wind has us at 7.3 rings. So we're going to miss this big time. Because we can't even get 7.3. All right. Whatever, we're at 6.7 right there. Give the cash for what now, Mike? I couldn't have asked for a worse result there, landing in the rough. Give the cash for Golf Clash. What does that mean, Mike? Hope you guys are liking the fresh new music. I found some new non-copyright music tonight. I've been using the same music repeatedly. Kind of wish I could hear it like you guys, but hopefully you guys are all liking it. Here's a little bit of a toast to the group. It's my glass of wine, also representing the Philadelphia Eagles because I'm a huge fan. Yeah, we have no chance here now of getting in and tying this, but I don't like forfeiting. I don't care. I don't care if I have to lose anyway. I just keep playing. Hope nobody minds. Who else on this stream has taken the time to give themselves a COVID haircut? Anybody? So you want me to take the $10 that I'm spending per month Yobi to make sure that I save myself hundreds of dollars a year and give it to Golf Clash? It seems like a very poor investment to me. If nothing else, having spent this money, this $10 per month, I'm able to contribute more to Golf Clash. And that's one thing, guys that are watching, ladies, if there are any on, I'm not afraid to contribute to the Golf Clash community. I've done a lot. Wow, how did he miss that? Guys, we're still alive. Woo! Yeah, I need to come up with something. You know, Daniel has the choo-choo. What do I have? Derek, you're the creative guy. What do I have? Like, seriously, because I feel like I have nothing. Besides from a COVID haircut, maybe. All right, I'm going to play this at 10% because I'm halfway there already. That's a max distance, so I'm going to go maybe 6-2. 6-2 if I have the club to do it. All right. What is it that you give yourself, Derek? You're not. You give yourself a COVID haircut? That doesn't count because I think you were giving yourself that prior to COVID. And you have such clean fade lines like this. And by that, I literally have no fade lines, so I'm kind of talking shit right now. And you guys will never see me do that, ever. Take a shot every drop. Well, then I would have no shots, Derek. I haven't made a single drop yet. But the good news is, I think we're still in this, even though I hit into the rough off the drive because our opponent missed their short chip shot. So we'll take this to a shootout against Whack D's balls. And hopefully I'll get lucky like I've done already. So what about work, guys? Who all still going to work? Who all staying home and working? Who all has been unfortunate and maybe they're furloughed right now and having to collect unemployment? Does that apply to, I mean, I'm sure that applies to everybody in this stream. You know, what are you up to? How are you dealing with it? I'm curious. I'm still going to work. I'm essential. I run our manufacturing operations. You shit could be a sippy cup. Mike, man, I don't understand the gibberish, buddy. I do not understand my shtick. Could be a sippy cup? Like my choo-choo? No, dude, I don't think so, because then I'll be drunk as fuck, and I just don't want to do that. That would not help improve my gameplay. Not at all. Not at all. This hole I hate. And when I say I hate it, I mean I really hate it. I can never seem to find the good... Look at this variability there. I mean, that's awful. I think you want to land like way back here. I think. I don't know. Look, I mean, just if anybody has an adjustment on this hole, I will listen to you. I don't care. I don't know. I'm just going to go 12-2 at max distance. In fact, I'm going to go more. I'm going to go like 8 rings here. Go a little more than 8. I think that wind push is going to get me. No. See, that's... Who has an adjustment for this hole? If you could send it to me, I would appreciate it. I suck out loud and for days on this hole. Let's rematch him. All right. Oh, come on. All right, well, I guess he's not grinding. He's done for the night. I'm still going. Mr. President Derek Williams, he has... So here we are, Rainmakers, sitting 10th in the Master 1 division, looking to move up. And top 15 make it in. We had some really good results after the last tourney. This is my main account. And this is my second alt. My third alt is in our feeder clan. We had to make some room because we brought on a new streamer. Golf Clash Tommy. PJ, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you stopping by. Right now we are up 2-1. I think somehow I played 3 games and maybe it's 4 in 35 minutes. I talk a lot. And I don't even really have shit to say. Nothing worthwhile. Unless you're into dry humor and sarcasm, and then I maybe... Oh, look there. There's a guy from my other clan. OG Winter Golfers. funny. Yeah, so my Juice 4 account is in the OG Winter Golfers clan. And in fact, let's see if we can see it. Yep, there it is. I don't know if you guys saw that little blip. I don't know which hole it is, Derek. I don't pay attention to stuff like that, really. I just bitch about it after I fuck up. I was unlucky, but I think he still has a good shot on that. And since... Sometimes I like to let it go into OP and use less topspin just to keep me safe. So here I'm at 3.5 top. So I'll just pull back to max adjustment and then push up to 3.5 rings. And that usually takes care of it. So I'm not trying to win the hole on the first shot. I really just am trying to set up for the second shot here. I will feel bad if... Okay, no, he's using a Titan ball too. A little surprised he doesn't recognize me, but again, I'm kind of new to that clan. So it's all good. What's everyone drinking tonight? PJ, what are you drinking? Terry, are you drinking anything? Yo, B, are you smoking anything? Derek, are you working on anything? We all are doing something. Great shot. Yo, B, if you wouldn't mind, could you share my stream link in the people's chat? So I'm going to have to OP this shot quite a bit, probably 3 or 4 rings. And when I'm dealing with the headwind situation, you know, I obviously put the ball guide through the hole, considerably through the hole as it is here, about two squares. And I'm going to adjust this at max, which is 8.2 rings. Normally, since you're adjusting uphill, you would pull back a little bit. But I mean, this is more or less max OP at this point. So we'll see what it does. Mountain Dew, all right. Do the do, that's what I say. Actually, I never say that. I just totally freaking lied in front of all of you. Wow, that's embarrassing. I mean, I used to drink Mountain Dew back when I was in high school. But, yeah, I just don't really drink it, so I don't know why I said that. It must just be a commercial that got stuck in my head. Subliminal messaging. PJ, sorry. No, if I drink a soda, it's Diet Coke. Thanks, Shobi. I appreciate it. All right. I know it's a little late for a lot of the subscribers that are in Europe. Are you kidding me, Yobi? I bet you Derek knows somebody that you can buy it from right now and just smuggle it illegally. I mean, it's illegal anyway. And, like, do you really think that somebody's going to chase you down over a quarter bag of weed at this time? I don't, personally, but... And yeah, so this thing just kind of happens with my hair. Mossy, what's up, man? Michael Moss Sr., I had the honor of playing him last night in the People's Cup second tournament, and I was very, very nervous all the way through. Michael Moss Sr. is a hell of a player, and you know, I was like a teenage boy getting ready to go out on the first date with the hottest girl in school. I was so nervous. Um, we had some great matches, but that's one hell of a player. If you're not subscribed to Michael Moss Sr., go ahead and if somebody could drop his link in this channel, I would appreciate that. Daniel, thanks for coming back by. I appreciate it. If you're looking for a little bit of humor with your chill time, maybe this is a place to stop by. If you're looking for technical expertise, then you definitely want to be watching Daniel MacArthur. For those of you that are not subscribed to him, highly recommending that for sure. So I'm gonna pull in the slight OP here because I know I didn't make enough adjustment there. Hopefully this clears the rough line. Oh, wow. I have no idea what just happened there. No idea. Yes, my fake dog is barking. No, you weren't nervous. You were not nervous, Mossy. If you guys don't mind, I want to stop and look at that replay here because I really want to understand what I just did wrong on that shot. And I know that you guys didn't come on to watch me watch replays, but when I mess up something this bad, I really want to try to understand why. Unless that head cross turned into a major headwind at the last minute. I need to figure out. Okay, now I figured it out. Ian even talked about this on a stream tonight. If you have a headwind going from northeast to southwest and you're curling in that same wind direction, it is going to majorly compress your ball guideline. Okay, never mind. That's what happened. Wow, that was just a really, really big error. I should have... well, we'll learn for next time. On to the next one. So yeah, if you're looking for some technical coaching, just an all-around great guy, that's Daniel MacArthur. It's funny, I was talking to Rick Pierce this morning. Daniel, I don't know if you're still here, but he was telling me about how he met you and recruited you into the Wolfpack, or at least how it all evolved. And that was just a super cool story. And I don't want to tell your story now because maybe that's something that you want to share on your stream, but Rick sharing that with me was really, really awesome. It's all about these little connections that you make throughout your gameplay over the seasons, over the years, etc., that kind of shape who you are in the game, and how other. Jesus, let's see. That's 5. Okay. They shape who you are in the game, and they shape who you end up becoming as a player. And by that I mean, are you a player that is a dick? Are you a player that is, a good sport? Are you a player that's supportive of other people? Are you supportive of other players in your clan? Are you willing to help out? Or are you more focused and self-centered? That's not who I want to be, but definitely you won't find that with Daniel MacArthur. He's a stand-up guy, and if you're not subscribed to his channel, you're really missing out. I think, of course, everyone on here is. Harley, what is up, my bro? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate the love and support of the Rainmakers. This all kind of, a lot of the things in the Rainmakers evolved the day that I was fortunate enough to recruit Daniel MacArthur. He happened to create a new account, and I happened to be in the right place at the right time. And yeah, that's how that started. I believe the answer is always no unless you ask the question. And I asked the question at the right time. So I'm going to play this at about 33% club, 12.3 wind. So my adjustment is 3.6. Sorry guys, got to talking there, got to blabbing a bit. Might have over adjusted slightly there. But I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Yep. No, actually I under adjusted that. Oh, you don't use an app or a grid. You play by feel and memories, Mossy. Oh. I'm not better than you, that's for sure, but as you can see on screen here, I'm definitely using an app and a grid. So I definitely had an unfair advantage to you in the People's Cup tournament round there. So my humblest apologies, but you played like a true champ. And so the second match that Mossy and I played, it went to shootout. I hit the hole-in-one. I was feeling like a total boss after that. But then he turned around and dropped the hole-in-one on me after that. And then I felt like someone that weighed about 600 pounds sat on my chest, and all the air got deflated from my lungs. My confidence sunk down. I felt like maybe I got a little bit fatter, became a little less attractive, maybe even lost some hair. And then we set up for the second go at it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. You can't be that old, Michael Mossy Sr. I'm just about to turn 42. So I don't know. Maybe you're a few years older than me, but when I downloaded that, I think I was maybe the first person in Rainmakers to download the app. And when they banned it the first time, that's when I quit playing Golf Clash. I quit playing Golf Clash because I was like, I've been using this for so long. I'm basically going to have to reteach myself this game. And I didn't want to do it because I already paid. I paid for the app. All the other players that use the app paid for the app. And I just really thought it was short-sighted on Playdemic's part to ban that. So I stopped playing. I completely quit the game for like 3 days. And then I came back. Like we all do, but whatever. This guy's using a Quasar ball, so now I feel bad. Okay, so you're stubborn. Yeah, if you're stubborn, then you may be older than I think you are. You gotta be limber, you gotta be nimble. Maybe try some yoga. I tried yoga once. It was yoga on P90X. I think it was called Yoga X. And tell you, I was in pretty good shape, and I went into some of those crazy poses. First one, I can't even remember what it was called. Maybe it was like the praying mantis pose or some weird shit. But yeah, I was completely contorted, and I hit the deck with my forehead hard as fuck. And I don't want to say it hurt. Physically, my pride was hurt a little bit. But, I don't like to quit, much like Daniel. So I got back on the horse. And then I hit the deck again the second time. And that's when I decided, yeah, this yoga thing is just not for me. And I had to go to work with like rug burns on my forehead and stuff. And people were asking about it. It's kind of embarrassing. This isn't a story I normally share with people. So feel free to keep this to yourself. Oh, get up there. Does anybody else like tilt their tablets when they want the ball to go a certain way, or is that just me? It's almost like you're, I don't know what you're playing, like a one of those little maze games when you were a kid with the little ball in there and you're trying to get it to go a certain way. All right, so he backed out on me. Yes, that is okay. So sorry, Derek, I sidetracked myself. So yes, I recruited Daniel first, and from there I just. So here's the story. I mean, I've been watching the premier streamers of this game for what I consider to be a long time, and I don't just watch them. I'm active. I participate in their chats. I'm asking questions. I'm giving them donations to show support for what they're giving back to us, the community. And so I think that I became more public in their eyes, and so they felt comfortable with me. So, over time, and after I was able to recruit Daniel, I think some of the other streamers felt more comfortable. So I had Daniel first, and then after that, Fenzel joined, and then after that, Tony Richardson joined, and then after that, Ian Ballinger joined, and then after that, I got Brandon Burke to not only join, but then also start streaming, which was a really good feeling. And I was watching, I don't know, it was maybe his third or his fourth stream, and I asked him, hey, what was your final push over the edge to make you start to stream this game, to show the people, the players out there that don't want to spend any money, the players that are missing this edge, this technique and the skill that you have, that his way of thinking is so mind-blowing. And he used to, I've been messaging with Brandon for many months, and he would tell me some of the things he does and some of the tricks and tips that he uses. And I was so mind blown, and I didn't even understand. And that's when I started asking him to stream for us. And he did. And on his stream, he gave me credit. He said, yeah, I've had a couple people mention it to me, but it was really you, Eric, that pushed me over the edge. So that was kind of cool. And I'm really hopeful for Brandon that he has just this awesome Golf Clash streaming career where he can kind of turn his hobby into something that is a little bit more rewarding for him, because he does have so much to give back to everybody. Anyway, so sorry, I've been preaching. So fuck, this is where I need Ian to tell me to shut the hell up and play some Golf Clash. Shit on me. Okay. Blowing on the ball. Wow, Michael Mossy, that is insane. So you're leaning it in. That's what I was doing too, PJ. All right, well, glad to know that I'm not crazy, or at least in that respect. I think I'm probably still crazy in some respects. But if you're going to sit here and tell me that you're not crazy, you're a god dang liar. Yes. No, Yobi. So Yobi, when Yobi started streaming, I told him, hey man, when you do your stream, you got to do something creative. You got to do something original. So whenever you fuck up, you need to throw a chair. Like throw a chair, break a chair, whatever it is, but do something for the community that they're not seeing. Daniel, for instance, is very relaxed for the most part. It takes a lot to get Daniel to present emotion if he misses a shot. Brandon Burke, I would say it's nearly impossible. Brandon is super collected and calm most of the time when I watch him play. But Yo B, we don't see anybody out there that's breaking chairs when they hit a great shot. I have not seen anybody yet in the community take a shot of alcohol when they hit a great shot. I think I'm going to do that. I just don't know when. It'll be on a weekend for sure, and definitely not on a Thursday night. Thursday night is where you fall into the trap. And all of you guys know what trap I'm talking about. It's the whiskey trap. That's the trap where you drink your 2 glasses of whiskey and you feel just fine. So you say, I'm just going to go ahead and pour that 3rd glass. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it. I'm not feeling it. I feel fine. And of course you think you feel fine. And then you drink that third glass and the next day you wake up feeling like absolute shit. And it's Friday and you're dragging ass. And then you start to get all these meetings put on your calendar. And then you want to just go to the bathroom and hide in there. Guys, don't be embarrassed. I have been there. Last Friday, don't tell my boss. Sorry, Tango. I didn't mean to slow down the game. I'm a bit of a talker, dude. It's just what I do. I'm not going to go that much through the hole here, because I know that this ball carries a little bit. I am going to do some max OP in here, and that kind of sucks. This one sucks. And just a little bit of right curls, because I know this wind is going to push me. Hopefully that compensated for my great left shot, which is not great. Hank takes shots? Oh, man. Okay. You can't see my screen? Oh, shit. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Daniel. Shit. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to restart my A-Power mirror after this this hole, or at least when it goes onto a break. This is an issue with the lag because there's a bit of a lag, and I had my YouTube page up, so I wasn't really watching there. But let me try and switch over here. Connect. Start now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until the end of this hole, guys, or else I'm just gonna have to forfeit. I'm actually gonna stop my A-Power mirror, and then I'm gonna restart it. Looks like I'm going to a shootout here, so please excuse the technical difficulties, and thank you for letting me know early on what was going on so that I could try and resolve this. Connected. It's not connected. All right. Yep. I'm playing a guy from Team Florida, okay? We're in a shootout. I'm gonna commentate this. Half start now. All right, guys, I'm really sorry for this uneventful content that's happening right now. Right now, I'm stuck on this where nothing absolutely is happening whatsoever. So I think I may have just timed out this game. So I'm just going to go ahead and close out and start again. Whatever. I need to get this fixed so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So let me fix this. That's the screen I used to see. Mirror. Feel free to talk amongst yourself while I work out these technical difficulties. I am not an IT guy by any means. I'm not good with computer programs. I'm really good at selling stuff. But that doesn't come into any type of play right now. Let's see if we can get this resolved. All right, are we back up now, guys? I think we should be coming back up. Really appreciate those technical difficulties. Let's see, we got Angles Dan that stopped by. Thanks, Angles Dan. I appreciate you coming by. Dan, love it. Thanks for coming by. Lucas, thank you. Working through some technical difficulties there, so looks like it's resolved now. So we're gonna play a couple more holes, guys. Then I think I'm gonna retire for the night. I think I lost that last game. That or it was forfeited back to both of us, but I probably can, Yobi. I just don't know how. Ingrid, how we doing? Oh, sorry, Daniel. I've been meaning to take care of this, so here we go. I just learned tonight how to add a mod from my my YouTube screen while I'm playing. So I just had the worst time trying to figure this out before. And I probably spent 30 or 40 minutes trying to add mods from the YouTube webpage, and it was just total shit. Hey JB, thanks for stopping by, man. So I was on a stream with Ian today, and JB hit 300 subs, so give him some love for getting to 300 subs. That's an awesome job, and definitely the milestone. Let's give him some credit. Jimmy Clancy, winter golfers, yes sir. I ended up playing 4 right on this account, and I'm pretty sure he beat me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he beat me. I would say this is send it win, but I always seem to screw it up. But he did too, so maybe I should just go for it. Daniel doesn't like doing stuff like this. I really don't care. If I mess this up bad enough and I don't land in the sand, I should still be able to get on the green on my second shot. All right, so that time it paid off, and that doesn't happen often. Yeah, give him some love. 300 subs, and I've watched his streams. They're really fun. And if you're not a member, I highly encourage you to go and subscribe. Yo B, Ingrid, Tango, Daniel, Derek, you guys are all subs. If you wouldn't mind dropping in the link for 1 Tango, he's awesome. But 2 JB, I know he hit 300 today, but we don't want to stop there. For these guys and gals that are showing the community their time investment by getting on here and streaming for all of us, let's give them the support. Let's subscribe to their channel, and let's get on there and watch them play. Let's all learn some stuff. Let's get to know each other. Let's have a good time. All right. So mid is right around here. That is a long topspin I don't want to use. I'll play it like 75% right here. I think that's good. I set my slider at 75%, and then I'm going to make the adjustment at max because I have the headwind. I know I take a long time to set up my shot. I don't really care about that. personally, but obviously I'd like to hit perfect whenever possible. So Ingrid, what do you have going on tonight? Are you out supporting the streaming community? For those of you that don't know, if you don't, I'd be surprised that Ingrid is the #1 moderator in the game. I highly encourage anybody to always give her the appreciation for everything that she does. For those of us that are streamers, you know, we can kind of sit back and relax and chill and just kind of talk and play our game, while folks like Ingrid in specific are out there kind of hustling around, and you know, they're supporting the rest of the community, and they're making it so that people like myself can do what we want to do and try and contribute in a way where maybe it's not technical expertise like Daniel. Maybe it's a chill time. Maybe it's where we sit down and we have a good time and we crack jokes on Yo B. That's always fun for me. I'm just kidding, Yo B, but I'm not. I'm just serious. Okay. Play this one at 10%. I know it's going to push me a little further down that hill, so I'm going to set up just above it, and then I'm going to make a mid adjustment at 10%. Actually, I'm going to go a little above a mid adjustment. I'm going to go in between min and max, or mid and max. So I'm going to just go like 9 rings here. So as you can see, that wind really compressed my ball guide line significantly there. But if I hadn't pushed my shot up and to the left of the pin, you know, I probably would have landed in that rough line or the fairway line south of the fringe and probably bounced back down into that bunker. Now, don't be sorry, Angles Dan. I know I'm grinding too. Right now I'm grinding for Rainmaker's clan. This is my home clan. This is Rainmaker for life. I don't know if that's a thing in the future. So Mossy's saying, I think my struggle with explaining percent is where I fail to be helpful when I stream. I'm more of a in this win, I'm going to play this many rings person. Yeah, so yeah, that doesn't, wow, this guy had a really nice shot. Beat me. So for those folks that are using these wind apps like I'm using, Mossy, which seems to be most of the community these days, the elevations are really important. But for you, I can understand why telling the rings, because that's all you know, you're not using anything else. Really? Really? What is going on tonight? I'm trying to give these people my money and they just won't take it twice. Yeah, thanks, JB. I appreciate you giving Tango the sub there. He is the absolute newest streamers to the Rainmakers clan. He publishes a lot of content for Golf Clash, and it's really good quality. And he's been working with the president of Rainmakers to refine his landing page some, give it some real customization. I think you'll like it once it gets polished up and fixed up. Dale Appleby, I'll give Dale some love. So Dale does some great streaming too. He does Coffee with Dale streams in the morning, and it seems like he does it mid-morning and sometimes even mid-afternoon. But I had a good time watching Dale co-stream with his lady last weekend. I was laughing hysterically. It was late at night, but everyone was having a good time. Everyone was partying a little bit, and that was just a super funny stream. And then I got Dan out. Dan, love it. Yeah, Dan, I said hi to you, right? JB, I'm going to try and remember your Facebook name. If I forget, it might be easier for you to find mine. Because my name, I think there's only 2 Eric Jasutas in the world. Unless I have a kid somewhere that I don't know about. And Somehow the mom guessed what my first name was and last name. Anyway, yeah. So Mossy, what I was saying is, given the ring adjustment, that's probably helpful. So I asked Brandon Burke. I was like, hey, what elevation, what adjustment did you make there? And he was like, I do it at wind, a quarter wind plus 0.2. And I was just like, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna sit here and try and guess what the quarter wind is, and then add point 1 or 2 to that adjustment. And I'm good at math, but I just don't want to think that hard when I'm on the fly. Brandon has a very unique mind, and he thinks about things completely different than I do. So I will leave that to experts like Brandon Burke. So here, I'm not going to adjust this at full max. I'm going to adjust it at like 10.4, because I'm going to just go 10.2, because I'm not at full max distance. And that's exactly why right there. So I even still adjusted too much. That probably should have been a 10 ring adjustment versus a 10.2. Botaz, my boy Botaz. Botaz helped me out substantially in the last tournament. He had some real money notes that I used, and worked with a couple different guys to kind of finish up for my play. But I watched Botaz stream for the first time, and he shot a minus 16 in his, I believe it was his qualifying round. But to be able to dial in a shot at that level in the qualifying round is really amazing. For the last tourney, my rounds went minus 28, minus 29, minus 32 in expert. My expert account finished at I finished in 8th place was my finish. So I was a little disappointed in that. But I didn't have the best tiebreaker, so that probably cost me several spots. And then, I really shouldn't be disappointed, because finishing in the top 10 in expert it's not an easy task. In fact, I think I tied Daniel MacArthur with the minus 32, and I think we ranked exactly the same. Only difference is he was playing with his Christmas account, and I was playing with this account here, which is obviously a bit more tenured than Daniel's winter Christmas account. But I did finally qualify for the weekend round in Master for the first time on my main account. And hey, Jimmy, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I qualified for the weekend Master round, and I ended up placing 40th. I placed 40th, and I shot a minus 30. So I was really pleased with that. Well, with that, and it being my first time ever making it and to make it into top 40, my tiebreaker was minus 27 in the opening round. So if that was improved a bit, man, I have to chip in to draw this? What? Oh, man. This sucks. All right, so I'm going to push this up to max, and I zoom out, and I use these crosshairs to figure out what my mid distance is. So right there where this top crosshair is, that's my mid distance, and that's where I'm going to kind of line up my target. And then I'm going to adjust my spin. Right here, I feel like my elevation's at 0. I need to act quick here. So I'm going to adjust this 5.3 rings. And hopefully that gets in. Nice. So you guys can see how I kind of set up, and that's how I gauge my slider percent by extending it out to max. And if you have crosshairs, that's what I use personally to figure out what slider percent my shot should be in. It worked out that time. So here we'll line up with the Goliath at max distance. I play this hole at 30% downhill. Daniel was talking about an offset on this hole last night, which I'm still not terribly comfortable with using. I'm going to stop this about, I don't know, 2 green squares short of the cup. I'm going to make my adjustment at max. I'm going to offset to the left by 2 green squares. I don't know, I'm just telling you guys this stuff. I don't know if you care or not. Mr. Tony Richardson, the man. Thanks for coming by, Tony. I really appreciate you stopping by. Mossy, thank you for the booms. I appreciate that. I'll take them on a chip shot. I'll take them on anything, really. I am not too proud to take a boom, a kaboom, however you want to phrase it. Yeah, so I don't know if there's anybody else going on, but it seems like we've had more and more people hopping on as I've been going. This is going to be my last hole. Sorry, Tony. I know you hopped on, but I do appreciate you coming on and showing the support. Appreciate all the love that the community has given me. I mean, I think I'm up to almost 200 subscribers, and tomorrow will be my 2nd week of streaming, and I think I've only got maybe 5 public streams out there. Get in the hole. So, you know, I can't really ask for much more than this. I'm putting out the content, not in tremendous volumes, but hopefully it's as quality as possible. Russman, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. So closing words, closing thoughts, guys. I hope, guys and ladies, I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're remaining positive. You know, we have this amazing community right now that it's really banding together and showing everybody, each other, all the support, and it means so much. It means so much to me, and it means so much anytime I can hop on and watch streamers, especially the Rainmaker streamers. I love all of them. But thanks for stopping by tonight. Thank you for showing the love and support. I sincerely appreciate it. And all the love. Just thanks so much, guys. I hope you had a good time chilling and relaxing with me tonight, and hopefully, you know, put up some more points for Rainmakers than I did the other night. But thanks for stopping by. Enjoyed your company, and we'll catch you on the next round. Thanks for coming by. See you next time.